Thanks for staying with us. Let's get you some international updates from Libya now. Reports now suggest that Colonel Muammar Gaddafi's forces are slowly pushing towards the main rebel-held towns in Libya. Ajdabiya, the last major town, in fact, before the rebel base in Benghazi, came under heavy aerial attack. In the west, ground forces and tanks have begun shelling the town of Zuwara. Rebels say they have retaken Brega, but the government has denied the claim. Earlier, the UN Security Council met to discuss the imposition of a no-fly zone, but there was no consensus. Well, marking the first cross-border military operation to quell unrest since the Arab world's rebellions began in December, a military force from Saudi Arabia and other Gulf nations moved into Bahrain to shore up the nation's Sunni rulers in the face of escalating protests seeking to break the monarchy's hold on power. A convoy of military vehicles was seen driving across a causeway that links the tiny Gulf kingdom with Saudi Arabia. It is believed they are intended to guard key facilities such as oil and gas installations and financial institutions. Well, a state of emergency has been declared in Bahrain. We spoke over the phone line with a resident there, Mr. Anil Nair. He spoke to us about the situation this evening and said that there was no reason to panic as of yet.
There are some low-intensity skirmishes that are being reported through the island, and a state of emergency has now been declared a couple of hours ago. I guess the reaction to that is going to play out over the next few days. Most businesses are either closed or going at half pace. So yeah, the situation is very, very fluid. I guess most expatriates and, in fact, the Bahrainis themselves are taking precautionary measures, stocking up on essentials and not traveling unnecessarily. But beyond that, a blind sense of panic definitely is not there, I have to say. People are being cautious, and it's a bit of a wait and watch. Do keep in mind that this has been going on for the last 4 weeks, and it's only over the last couple of days that it's again escalated. So people have sort of got used to what's happening. But the next few days is going to be very interesting to watch from where we are.
Now, we're just days away from the Windies game slated to play the underperforming English in the World Cup series we are going on. West Indies are quite confident going into this clash as they've had 3 wins so far versus minnows like Netherlands and Ireland and only 1 loss to South Africa. All-rounder Kieran Pollard today tipped his side as the favourites and also voiced his opinion about a certain Indian cricketer stepping in as substitute during matches. Take a look.
Each and every game we go to play, I think we regard ourselves as favourites. So far, both have been my most exciting journey. Playing in the IPL was an experience to me, and getting the opportunity to play a World Cup, the biggest tournament in cricket in India, is pretty exciting for me, and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Would you have an objection, like, for example, if Suresh Raina came in to substitute someone from the Indian side?
Well, I think that's an issue where the captain and the management team will have to discuss prior to that game, and then we'll have to see how that goes from there. We have been watching, and it's just something we have taken on board, and we'll see what happens when that time comes about.
Well, before we end this bulletin, a quick look at today's bullion rates. And those are the news and updates for you this Tuesday night. Thanks so much for being with us. Good night.